There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Game number 3 of this new season between the New York Mets and the Washington Nationals. The Nationals look for the series sweep at home against their division rivals. First pitch is next. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He will lead this one off today.
The shortstop.
First offering on its way.
Rosario.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Dero, that's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
Slider, strike 3 called as the leadoff man is set down looking to open up the ball game. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Focusing on this lineup, Matt, one thing jumps out at me. They are going to have to be good at situational hitting. The guy on the opposition right now on the bump has been throwing the ball great. He's not going to give him anything. I know in today's game everybody's trying to go deep, but I'm telling you, a good hit and run, taking that extra bag today might be the difference between winning and losing.
High in the air out to center field. Eaton is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. In yesterday's game, he was responsible for the only run driven in by his club. First delivery to him on the way. This ball will be chopped foul. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Throw on to Adams will take care of him, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. Now it'll be Washington's turn in a scoreless ball game. Marcus Stroman starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft, you can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Cespedes has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. Dero, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Matty, you focus on this lineup, the middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters. The guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc on the defense.
In now is Adam Eaton. Head-to-head history with Marcus Stroman. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Trying to bust him in, Dero, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
In now is Anthony Rendon as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. These Mets, fellas, as they take the field here today, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Stroman Also known as Strosho at times. He was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
No left fielder.
Juan Soto to the plate now. Swinging it well so far in this series. He's 3 for 9. Strike one to start the at-bat. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year. And the Nationals move out in front here 2-0.
2 home runs in 3 days. I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
Here's Howie Kendrick.
The second baseman, Howie.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Calling for it, Conforto. And the inning is over. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this 2-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's 2-0 Washington. Well, there is some weather in the area here in D.C. as we begin the second, and for more on that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I am hearing that heavier rain is expected to pass through the ballpark at some point later in the game. The umpiring crew would, of course, like to get this one in uninterrupted, but it is possible that we could be looking at some sort of a delay if they determine the weather is impacting the play on the field.
All right, Heidi, thanks. We'll hope for the best, of course, but guys, you have to assume these players are probably going to be impacted by this weather at least a little.
Yeah, Matty, 100% it's going to be bothersome. They're going to have to watch their spikes. They're going to have to maybe gather themselves to get that extra grip on the baseball. But from a position player standpoint, you just can't lose focus.
The catcher,
Starting
40.
pitchers are the ones that are going to have the most problems with it. Time for a look at the Curly W on D. In the outfield, Gerardo Parra, former Gold Glover, takes amazing routes to the baseball, big-time arm, a pitcher's best friend.
Into the box, Wilson Ramos. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball one. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
The Nats had a lot of success at the plate yesterday, a double-digit hit total as a team, so they'd like to make that happen again as they go for the sweep.
This one isn't in the books yet, but when you're going for the sweep and you have a nice lead like they do early on here, things are looking awfully good for the sweep department.
Bases are empty, one man out. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number two.
The left fielder, number
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. Right there for strike one. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. And that will do it. Mets go down 1-2-3. They're still down. It's 2-0. Here's Matt Adams now, hoping to stay hot.
Leading off
He had a
for
couple of hits,
Washington,
including a home
the
run
first
yesterday.
baseman.
One of the keys to securing a win,
Adams.
they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. A ball and 2 strikes. Fastball well outside. Now Adams connects deep to right. Gone all the way into the upper deck. It's a long solo homer there off the bat of Matt Adams. Home run number 3 here in the early going as the Nats move out in front now 3-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Into the box now, Kurt Suzuki. On a line, that's a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
In is Gerardo Parra. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. First offering on its way. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 delivery down the first baseline. Two quick strikes and now the 0-2. Line drive to center field. Lagares is there and he has it for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And let's focus on Wilson Ramos. He's an absolute brick wall behind the plate, and if you miss middle over the heart of the plate, he could turn it around with a 3-run bomb.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and that sends Patrick Corbin to the plate next. From the stretch, and they will have him bunting with one away as he gets this one down to second for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Now to the plate, Trey Turner flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch of the at bat. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
The 1-1. Taken, strike 2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Nationals able to add on thanks to the long ball. We've played 2. It's 3-0 Washington. Digging in, Michael Conforto. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.